So welcome to class. And on this Wednesday, we're doing Zoom because it just keeps wanting to drizzle and rain out there. It's a little too soggy to be outside, but I came across a little quote that I thought was just so important to remember. You are so loved and needed in this world. Always remember your worth. We each have a unique and distinct gift to contribute to others for the good of all. And, I was reading something about that the other day that, we often think of our gifts as having to be this big, huge thing, but sometimes our gifts are small, subtle things that touch people's lives, really deeply and are really important. So we all need to remember that. So take a moment on your mat and close your eyes. And take a couple nice slow breaths, just inhaling fully and full and complete exhales. And just bring to mind maybe one of those things that you consider your gifts to the world. It may just be that you like to smile at people in public and that makes people happy, or it could be something in, the job you do or whatever that makes you just feel special and touches other people. And just breathe that deep into your heart. And then on your inhale, draw your arms up overhead and exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist to the right, look over your right shoulder. Pause for a moment here and lengthen up through the crown of your head on your inhale. Exhale, just explore if there's a little more depth in the twist. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale and twist to the left. Lengthen up again. Exhale, just explore if there's more depth. And then flow with your breath. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, reach over to the right side. Ground down that left sit bone. Really reach here, take a nice big breath, and on your exhale, circle the arm. And inhale, reach it up. And the next inhale, draw the arms up overhead and exhale over to the left side. Ground down that right sit bone, reach long, and then exhale, circle around and inhale up. And then inhale, both arms up. Bring the hands down on the mat and on your knees. Inhale tall. Exhale, bring the left shoulder to the right knee. Open up the back body. Inhale up. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale up. Exhale, cross. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. One more time each side. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up. And then come on up to standing. And let's do the EMYoga wake up. So find your collarbones and drop down to that first little hollow between the ends of your collarbones and the next rib, and do some tapping here with your index fingers and middle finger and thumb. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Really let the breath be expansive. And you decide if you want slow tapping or fast or massage. Stimulating the K27 point, getting all the meridian energy moving in a positive direction. At the end of that exhale, shake off the hands and bring one hand onto the sternum. Tapping here, same breath in the nose, out the mouth. Stimulating the thymus, helping to build our immune system and the number of T cells in our body, helping to identify the things that don't belong there. The end of that exhale, shake off the hands and bring them to the sides of the ribs. Tapping here, the end point of the spleen meridian. Same breath in the nose, out the mouth. Helping us to assimilate all the things that come into the body physically, energetically. Helping us to process those. And you can go all around the rib cage here. Shake off the hands and bring 2 fingers under the eyes on the cheekbones, tapping here. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And then tap all the way around the eyes. And up over the brow, and then back down. And shake off the hands and take the first 2 fingers on one hand and trace around one eye, cross over the bridge of the nose, go around the other eye. Back and forth. Kind of making a figure 8. And as you complete this next figure 8, pause on the bridge of your nose and go reverse. Reverse the direction. And then complete that and just bring your hands to your side. Pause for a moment and just check in with your breath and your body, your mind, and notice how your body is feeling physically. And then come to tapping, same hand to same knee with a march. Brush it off and cross it over. Same thing, exhaling out the mouth. And shake it off, bring the hands one in front of the other in front of the pubic bone. Stand up tall and set the intention to shine bright so you can share your gifts with those people who need it most. And inhale, draw the hands up the body. Exhale it out. 2 more breaths that way. Bring 1 finger on the belly button, 1 on the third eye, gently press in slightly up. 3 breaths here, and just release your hands at your sides when you're done. And then from here, take your hands and give yourself a little scalp massage. And if you want, you can take, if you have your hair up, you can take it down or just work around the ponytail or bun or whatever. But notice if there's anything that feels tender or sore, needs a little extra love and attention, just give it a little extra massage. And if you do notice something that is feeling tender, check if the opposite side feels tender too. When you get to the base of the skull, the occipital lobes, the little nubs there, give those a little extra massage. And then shake it off and bring your fingertips lined up at the center of your forehead. Press in and draw them out of 1 inch or 2, and then move them up, doing the crown pull, going all around the crown of the head, right up and over. This is where it might get complicated if there's like a bun in your hair. And as you get to the back of the skull, go down your spine, go down your neck, and draw your hands to the sides of your neck. And work your way down the spine as far as you can reach and pull over your shoulder muscles here. And then bring them to the center of the sternum. Same thing, press in and draw them out 1 inch or 2 and go right down the sternum. When you get below the breast, just come all the way around the rib cage and see if you can bring your thumbs up high. You can also use your knuckles as high up as you can reach. Massage in there and work your way down the spine on either side of the spine. Just giving a little massage. And if you notice a point that feels tender, give it a little extra moment. And work your way all the way down into your pelvis, the sacrum, and then under your bum cheeks, reach up into your sit bones and kind of give a little pressure there and release that. Take the hands, draw them up your back, palms facing your spine, take an inhale, and then exhale, flush it out. And imagine doing that, like releasing any negative energy. 2 more times. And then cross the feet, bring the hands out in front of you, turn the palms away, and bring the palms facing each other. And then tuck the hands under. 3 breaths here. The end of that 3rd breath, release the hands, switch the hands, tuck them back under, and cross the feet the opposite way. 3 more breaths. And release the hands. Inhale the arms up, step the feet a little wider. Exhale, weave the hands down. Let yourself come into a squat. If you can do a wider squat with your heels down, then go ahead and do that. If you need to lift your heels, that's fine too. Take your right hand on the mat, raise your left hand up. Take a couple big breaths here and circle that top hand. Circle it the other way and flick your fingers one at a time. And then exhale, weave the hand down, bring it onto the mat. And then inhale, draw up the right arm, look up towards the hand, take a few breaths here, circle that hand. Circle it the other way, flick the fingers, flick all the fingers. Exhale, weave it down. And then inhale, lengthen up the legs, straightening out the legs. Bring the hands, fingers to the inside of the big toes and trace up spleen. So draw them to the ankle bone, draw them up the inner aspect of the leg to the hip point, up over the armpit crease, and then back down to that spleen point. Inhale, arms up overhead. Take the right hand on top of the left and draw the hands to the elbows. Cross them across the body and come under the lower part of the rib cage. Exhale, down the outer part of the legs, off the little pinky toe, and then inhale, trace up spleen. Inhale, arms up overhead. This time, take the left hand on the back of the right hand and trace it to the elbows. Bring the elbows down and reach like you're hugging yourself and draw the hands across the torso, down the hips, off the little pinky toe. Inhale, trace up spleen. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, weave the hands down. Inhale to a flat back lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back into a lunge and keep the right hand on the mat. Raise the left arm up. Reach in all directions. Circle that top hand. Circle it the other way. Flick the fingers one at a time. Flick all the fingers. Exhale, circle the hand down, and inhale, reach it up. Exhale it back. Inhale up. One more time. Inhale up, bring it up over the shoulder. Exhale, weave the hand down, bring the forearm onto the thigh and spin your back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Stack your shoulders and reach along with that right side. Ground down the back foot and turn your palm up to the sky. So your thumb is facing the direction you're facing. On your exhale, take your hand back behind you as far as you can reach. Try to keep the palm up to the sky. Bring it forward and flip it around. Exhale it back. As you inhale it forward, flip it around when you need to, so the palm's up. Bring the hand behind you and look up at the ceiling. Take a couple breaths here and then flick each finger one time. Flick all the fingers. And then exhale, weave your hand down onto the mat and step to a tabletop. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let your belly drop, lift your gaze. Exhale, round the back, tuck in, push into the hands and knees. Inhale, let the belly drop. Lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck in. Draw the navel to the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. On your exhale, push back to child's pose. Let the head bow down and tone the pelvic floor, drawing up the Mula Bandha. Inhale to table. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale to table, tuck the toes, lift the hips high, come into your downward dog. Strong shoulders on your back. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Tone the belly, really reach from the heels to the crown of the head. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Draw the legs together. Turn the inner thighs in and up to the sky. Inhale, lift up to baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Bring your forehead onto the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, protect the low back by toning the belly. Inhale up, draw the hands towards the hips. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down, stack the hands, bring your forehead onto the back of your hands. As you exhale out your mouth, rock your hips back and forth, relax the shoulders. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the hips high into downward dog. Lift the right leg straight behind you and exhale, draw it forward into a lunge and square yourself up on the mat here. Keep the left hand on the mat, raise the right hand up, roll the shoulders down your back, and then imagine you're in a nice long plane up against the wall here. Circle the top hand, circle it the other way and flick the fingers one at a time. Flick all the fingers. Exhale, circle your hand down behind you. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale it back. Inhale it up. Exhale back. Inhale it up. And then exhale, weave the hand down, bring the forearm onto your thigh, spin your back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Stack your shoulders and reach long through the left side. Ground down that back foot, turn the left palm up to the sky. As you exhale, circle the hand behind you, keeping the palm up. Inhale it forward, flip it when you need to. Exhale it back. And then bring it back behind you. Look up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath into your heart center and flick each finger of that left hand. Flick them all. And then exhale, weave the hand down onto the mat and step to your tabletop. Let the belly drop and lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to table. Exhale to child's pose. Let the head bow down each time. Drop the Mula Bandha. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to table. Tuck the toes. Exhale, push back to downward dog. Draw the shoulders down your back. Now you have a choice. As you come forward, you can come forward to a plank, or if you want, flip the feet, tone the belly, come into up dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale forward to either plank or up dog. Your choice, be gentle with the low back. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And then exhale, lower to the mat. Draw the legs together, tone the belly. Inhale, rise up cobra, draw the hands towards the hips. Exhale, lower down, bring the forehead on the mat. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the toes, lift the hips high, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg straight behind you. Exhale, step it forward to a lunge. Inhale, bring the right leg forward, ground down the feet. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees and stay here. Bring your hands behind the low back. Clasp the hands so that your palms are facing away from the low back and circle the low back here, like you're rubbing a baby's back. And if you can, draw that circling up the spine as far as you can reach. And bring the hands back down to the low back. Take the hands away from your bottom, over the shoulders. Take a couple nice big breaths here and let the spine lengthen. Bend the knees as much as you need to be comfortable in the low back. Bring the hands back down to the low back, but change your grip so the opposite finger is on top. Circle the opposite direction. But if you don't remember, don't worry about it. Just circle and then go up the spine as much as you can and circle it back down. Bring the hands over the shoulders. Take a couple big breaths here. Try to relax the neck. Let the spine lengthen. Bring the hands back to the low back. Palms away. Lift the chest. Have a little bend in the knees. Bring the hands to the hip creases and flip them in the hip crease. And then push into the mat. Inhale, draw the hands up. Cup your mouth and make 3 audible exhales like you're fogging a mirror. Feel your energy ground you down here. After that third exhale, trace your fingers over your ears. Bring the hands one over the other on the heart center. Just close your eyes for a moment and just kind of check back in with how your body's feeling, how your energy and your mind is. And then open the eyes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, step the right leg back into a lunge. Ground down that front foot and inhale, rise up. Shoulders down the back, really reach through that back heel. Spread the fingertips. Take a nice big breath. And then on your exhale, clasp the hands together, tone the belly, come forward, lift the back foot up. And then inhale, lower it back down, lower the knee down, almost touch. Exhale, come forward, tone the belly, lift the back foot, coming into warrior 3. Lower the foot down, bend the knee, raise the arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back, lower the knee, nice and slow. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then come up, spin the back foot, come into your warrior 2. Find your alignment, roll the shoulders down your back, keeping a bend in the knee so that your left knee is right over the ankle. As you exhale, circle the hand and lean over that leg. Inhale, come up. So the leaning is coming from the hip. You're keeping the lower leg still. Just wading into that front leg as you circle the arm. Hang in there. It's a lot of work on that front leg. One more time, and then inhale, straighten the front leg. Take the right hand on the thigh. Left hand comes up. Draw the shoulders down your back. Take a couple nice big breaths here in your reverse triangle. Then inhale, arms to parallel. Let the hips shift back. Reach out over the front leg. Come into triangle. Bring the top arm up. Open up through the collarbones. Lengthen your head away from the hips. Take a few breaths here. Bend the front knee, pinwheel the hands down onto the mat. Step back to downward dog. Pedal out your feet a little bit. Ground down through the hands. Draw the shoulders down your back. Inhale, lift the right leg straight behind you. On your exhale, shift the shoulders forward. Bring the right knee to the outer elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, right knee to the outer elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, tone the belly as you come forward. Right knee to outer elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, cross it over to the opposite side. Inhale it back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale back. Three-legged dog. Set yourself up nice and strong. You have the option to put that foot down if you want, or if you want to try a challenge, shift your shoulders forward with that leg in the air in a three-legged plank. Tone the belly so you can lower yourself down to chaturanga. Lower the foot down. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips side, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg straight behind you. Exhale, draw it forward to lunge. Inhale, the left leg forward, ground down your feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down for a fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back into a lunge. Ground down the feet and then rise up, high lunge. Shoulders down your back, really stretch through that back heel. And take a nice big breath, raise your cheekbones. Clasp the hands, point the index fingers, draw the shoulders down your back. On your exhale, shift the weight forward, lift the back leg off the mat, coming into warrior three for a moment. Lower the leg, lower the knee as you rise up, inhale. Exhale, come forward, lift the back foot. Inhale, set the back foot on the mat, lower the knee, almost touched, but not quite. Inhale forward. Exhaling back and up. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale. Woo, almost lost it. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the foot down and open up into your warrior two. Check your alignment, that your front foot is your knee. You can see your big toe to the inside of the knee. Knees right over the ankle. Lengthen out here. On your next exhale, circle the hand down, leaning over that right leg. Inhale, draw the arm up. Exhale. Inhale. Flow with your breath as you lean into it. Stay with it. You're moving from the hip. You're keeping that right leg bent. And on this time, as you inhale, straighten the front leg. Take the left hand on the thigh. Right hand comes up. Look up at your palm. Open up through the collarbones. Take a couple nice big breaths here. Inhale up. Shift the hips back. Reach forward over that front leg. Tilt your torso. Bring the right hand onto the shin. Left hand comes up. And lengthen through the crown of the head. And then bend the front knee, pinwheel the hands down on either side of the front foot. Step back to downward dog. Ground down through the hands. Lengthen through the tailbone. Shoulder blades down your back. Lift the left leg up behind you. On your exhale, shift the shoulders forward. Bring the knee to the outer elbow. Inhale it back. Exhale, knee to outer elbow as the shoulders come forward. Inhale it back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale it back. Exhale, cross. Inhale back. Exhale, cross. Inhale, three-legged dog. You can either hold here or lower the foot. And then shift the shoulders forward. If you have the foot up, see if you can hold that foot up, hold the core and lower down to chaturanga. And then point the toes, inhale, rise up, cobra. Take a full breath here. On the next exhale, tuck the toes, hips high, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg straight behind you. Exhale, drop forward to lunge. Inhale, the right leg forward, ground down the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Nice. Take a look down at your feet. Have them hip distance apart and parallel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back to Utkatasana. Bring the hands to heart center. And then tuck the tailbone a little, so lengthen low back. Check that your knees are right over the feet and you can see the toes to the in front of the knees. Most of the weight feels in the heels, but the balls of the feet are pressing down. Breathe here, holding, feeling your power and your strength. Take your thumbs and bring them onto your sternum. Bring your index fingers to that little hollow at the base of your throat. And let your exhales be out your mouth here as it builds intensity in the legs. Push into the feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the fingers to the low back, pointing down to the sacrum, to the pelvis. Draw the elbows together. Lean into your hands a little. Take a big breath into the heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down for a fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back into a lunge and rise up. Breathe in here. On your next exhale, you're going to step forward and bring the knee up. And then this time, as you step back, so you didn't do kind of a curtsy. So cross over, you might come off the mat, lower down, and then draw it up. So step back, kind of behind you. If this hurts your knees to go side a little to go into the curtsy, just go straight back. You can just step straight back like this and then come up. But if you want to try the curtsy, you kind of bring it off the mat to the side and then come up. Nice and slow. Keeping that knee over the foot. Alignment is more important than speed here. Really draw the belly in. One more time. Then from here, step it straight back. Open up into your warrior two. Check your alignment. Lengthen out here. On your inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend into the knee. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Pinwheel your hands onto either side of that front foot. Step back to downward dog. Draw the shoulders down your back. Pedal out the feet a little. Lift and lower the heels. Shift your shoulders forward. Come into a tall plank. Widen the feet. Let the heels come over to the right. And raise up your left arm. You can keep the feet staggered here. Nice and long, like you're up against a wall. If you want to drop to your elbow, you can, or if you want to drop that right knee, feel free. On your exhale, see if you can bring your hand down under the shoulder. Inhale, draw it up. And it's fine to keep the feet staggered to help with balance. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you're exhaling, draw that right side body up. Inhale up. Now exhale, hands onto the mat. Lower down to the mat from chaturanga or knees, chin, chest, your choice. Shoulder, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Take a full breath here. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips high, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg straight behind you. Exhale, drop forward to lunge. Inhale, the left leg forward, ground down the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Nice. Feet hip distance apart and parallel again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back to Utkatasana. This time, keep the arms up, roll the shoulders down your back, tuck the tailbone a little so it releases the low back. Breathing here. Feel that power, feel that strength. Spread your fingertips. Raise your cheekbones, smile, hang in there. And then inhale, arms up. Clasp the hands, ground down through the feet. Let yourself come over to the left side, stacking the shoulders, reaching long. Take a big breath. Inhale up. Exhale over, ground down. Take a big breath. Inhale up. Exhale, weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back into a lunge. Ground down and then rise up. On the exhale, you step forward, draw the knee up, and then you can either step straight back or you can do a curtsy over to the side and lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go nice and slow, keeping that alignment, keeping that right knee right over the ankle, not letting it go in front of it. And again, if this bothers the knee to do the curtsy, then please go straight back. One more. And then this time go straight back, open up into your warrior two. Adjust your alignment and your stance. And then inhale up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And then pin with the hands onto either side of your front foot. Step back to downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Draw the shoulders down your back. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Tone the belly. Let yourself come over to the left side. Again, you can go on your elbow or you can lower the knee or just stay in high plank with the feet staggered. Inhale up. Exhale, tuck the hand. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, tuck. Draw that left side up as you reach under. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Hand on the mat. Come back to center. Lower yourself down, either knees, chin, chest, or through chaturanga. Elbows back. Inhale. Rise up, cobra. Take a full breath. On your next exhale, push back to child's pose and take a pause here. Let your head come down to the mat. If it doesn't want to come to the mat, stack the forearms. Take a couple nice big breaths, really letting your back body expand. Feel your breath as your belly rises against your thighs. Let the exhales just be releasing and feel that expansion on the inhale. One more big breath here, and then come up to your tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips high, downward dog. And look forward to your hands and either step, walk, or hop your feet forward. Ground down the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back into lunge, and exhale the left leg back, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, and you're gonna bend the left knee, and you're gonna do a little hop, and then you're gonna draw the knee into the chest. So it's gonna be a little hop, kick the foot up, and then draw the knee into the chest. You're not going into a handstand, but you're wading into your hands, seeing if you can get your left foot a little bit off the mat. And I can turn to the side to kind of show it's doing a little hop, then draw the knee to the chest, a little hop, draw the knee to the chest, a little hop, draw it in. Lost count, so we'll do one more after this. Nice. And then come forward into your plank. Exhale, lower to your mat. Bring your hands to your sides, chin on the mat, palms facing up. Lengthen the low back, tilt the pubic bone into the mat. Inhale, lift head, shoulders, hands, feet off the mat. Inner thighs come in and up to the sky. Breathing here. Keep stretching, lengthening here. Exhale, lower down, bring your right cheek to the mat. Take a few breaths and rock out the hips. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the hips high, coming into downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg straight behind you. Exhale, drop forward to lunge. Inhale, the left leg forward, ground on the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Shift your weight into your right foot. Turn your left heel out. Bring your hands on your hips. Ground yourself down from the hips down and lengthen up through the crown of the head. Tone the belly. When you're ready, bring your foot up off the mat, coming into your tree pose or Vrksasana. So either have the foot above or below the knee. Bring the hands to the heart center. And then when you're ready, raise the arms up, shoulders down your back, spread your fingertips, raise your cheekbones, reminding you to share your gifts. And know that there are other people out in the world who need them, and it all goes towards the collective good. Breathe in here. Lower the foot down and weave the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back into a lunge and the right leg back, downward dog. And then from here, lift up the left leg into three-legged dog. Bend the right knee a little bit and then give a little kick. So you see if you can hop and hop that right foot off. Draw the knee into the chest, swing it up and kick. Draw it in, a little hop. And you're not going to come into a handstand, but you're just trying to get that right foot as you kick the left foot up. Maybe get the right foot an inch or two off the mat. Couple more. Draw it in, kick it up. Draw it in, kick it up. Draw it in, kick it up. One more time, kick it up. Nice. And then lower the foot down, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Bring your hands to your sides, palms facing up, lengthen the tailbone. Inhale, rise up, head, shoulder, hands, feet off the mat. Spread the fingertips, spread the toes. Try to turn the inner thighs in and up to the sky. Really draw the shoulder blades down your back, lift from the thighs. Breathing here. Exhale, release, bring the right cheek or left cheek to the mat this time. Take a couple big breaths, exhale, rock out the hips. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the hips high, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg straight behind you. Exhale, bring it forward. Bring the left leg forward, ground down the feet, and inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace up spleen. Shift your weight into the left leg. Turn the right foot out. Ground yourself down from the hips down. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. When you're ready, bring that foot up off the mat, wherever feels best for you. Bring the hands to heart center. And when you're ready, raise them up overhead, shoulders down your back, spread your fingers, raise your cheekbones. And again, breathe deep into the heart center, just allowing your gifts, your shine to brighten your corner of the world. Lower that down, have the feet hip distance apart and parallel. Weave the hands down. Come into a squat with your, you can let your knee heels come off the mat. Keep one hand on the mat, wrap the other hand around your knee. This is blowing out the candle associated with a winter element, transforming our fear into courage. And it's associated with water. So inhale, tuck the chin. On your exhale, make the WHO sound like you're blowing out a candle. Lift your head. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, tuck in. WHO. On the exhale. Inhale, tuck in. Exhale. Lower your hand onto the mat. Lower the heels, lift the hips, coming into a forward fold. Expelling the venom associated with spring and the wood element, transforming our anger into assertive action. Imagine there are weeds in front of you representing all the things that anger you, frustrate you, or are negative, and grab them, pull them up. Inhale. On your exhale, SH sound, throw them down. Anything that's upsetting you or angering you, pull it out. Big inhale, exhale, send down. Do that again. Dig deep. Exhale. One more time. Really anything, anybody, any situation that's angering you, frustrating you, pull it up. Exhale it out. And then trace up spleen on your inhale. Bring the hands onto the thighs. Make the HA sound. This is bringing down the flame associated with summer and the fire element and transforming anxiety into joy and creativity. Inhale the arms up. Bring the fingers together to touch and exhale, HA, thumb to the crown chakra. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, thumb to the third eye, HA. Centering that fire and letting it be guided by your intuition. Inhale, arms out. Fingers together, HA to the heart center. Seeding that fire in our heart so that it comes from love. Inhale, open up. Exhale, thumb to the navel. Let the fingers come onto the low belly. 3 HA exhales here, seeding that fire in your lower 3 chakras where it can give you power and strength and stability so that you can allow your gifts to shine bright. Bring the hands to the outer hips and trace them down off the little pinky toe. Inhale, trace them up spleen. And then wrap your hands around yourself, hugging yourself here, and rock back and forth using Ujjayi breath. So in and out the nose, making that little Darth Vader sound. This is cradling the baby, associated with the earth elements and the fall, like the equinox and the solstice. So those in-between times. And it helps us transform our worry into self-love and compassion. So one more big breath here, Ujjayi breath. And then inhale, hold the breath in, reach up and pull down whatever it is you need from the universe, even if you don't know what it is. And trace the fingers over the ears, reach out, swan dive forward on your exhale. Lift up the feet, the balls of the feet, and take your fingers and stretch them beyond the ball of the foot into what we call K1. So it's that little tender spot just beyond the ball of the foot, kind of between the big toe and the second toe there. On your inhale, press into that and try to come into a flat back as best you can. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press into it and lengthen. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, press in and lengthen. Exhale down. And then inhale, trace up spleen. And then hands onto the thighs with a S sound. Human touching divine. Inhale, open up the arms, lift the chest. On your exhale, make the S sound, bring the fingers almost together. This is associated with fall and metal. Inhale, open up, transforming our grief into faith and trust. Exhale, almost touch the fingers, but not quite. Inhale, open up, spread the fingertips, nice big breath here. Exhale, S sound, bring the hands to the backs of the arms, cross them over and bring them onto the lungs, one on each hand, one hand on each lung. 3 S sounds, exhale here. transforming that grief into faith and trust that the universe has our back and it will all work out. And then release the hands. Inhale up, exhale, weave the hands down, folding. And let yourself come down onto your bottom, onto a seat. And stretch the legs out, flex the feet. Take your right hand and hold on to your left rib and take the left hand, hold on to the back of the elbow. Inhale tall, keep the feet down and exhale, lower down to the mat as slowly as you can. Keep the heels down. And then inhale, take a breath here. On the exhale, keep the heels down, roll up as high, as much as you can, and then lower it back down. Nice big inhale, exhale, draw the belly in, roll up. Keep the feet long, exhale, roll down. You might not come all the way up. I have a hard time, I can't come all the way up. Exhale, come up. Draw the belly in, inhale, back down. Exhale. Inhale. One more time, exhale. Inhale, lower down, hug the knees into the chest, rock yourself side to side a little bit. And then I'm just going to turn sideways on my mat so you can see a little better. You're going to bring the shins parallel to the mat, so you're at a 90 degree, your hips are at a 90 degree angle, arms out here. On your exhale, reach the toes up and reach behind the hips, lift the tailbone off the mat. Inhale, open the arms, tone the belly, and lower the toes down only to a point where the back is not coming off the mat. And then exhale, crunch in. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. And then hug the knees into your chest, rock yourself back and forth. Reach your legs up to the sky and take your hands to the base of the skull and draw them out to the inside of those occipital lobes and press in here with a little pressure, and then release the pressure and just keep that connection with the two fingers just to the inside of the occipital lobes. Take a few breaths here, see if you can draw up a pulse in those points. Let your breath slow down, let your heart rate slow down. And then lower your feet onto the mat. Press your fingers in a little firmly, more firmly, and then draw them down the neck. Take your left hand on your heart center. Let your right hand wander to wherever it feels it needs to go, whatever chakra, and just let it rest there for a few breaths, connecting whatever energy need there is to that heart energy of love. And then do a few little figure eights over that area. And then hug the knees into the chest again. Rock them back and forth. Let the knees fold over to the left and see if you can stretch out that top leg. Take your right hand to the back of the knee. If it reaches, if it doesn't, don't worry about it. Turn your right arm out to the right. Turn your gaze to the right. Take a couple deep breaths here, softening into it. And then hug the knees into the chest. Bring the chin towards the knees. Let the knees now fold over to the right side. Stretch out the left leg. See if you can take your right hand and hold on to the back of the knee. And turn your gaze to the left. Turn your left arm out to the left. Take a couple breaths here, just letting yourself settle into the twist. Bend the knee, come back to center, hug the knees into the chest, and then lay yourself long on your mat. One last thing here. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, draw the navel to the spine, lift head, shoulders, hands, feet off the mat, coming into stretch pose. You can either hold here, or if you want, pump your belly, breath of fire. Hang in there a little longer. Draw the navel into the spine. And then release. Hug the knees in one more time. Rock yourself back and forth. And let yourself lay long on your mat. Let your palms face up to the sky. Adjust yourself however you need. Maybe rock back and forth a little, or squeeze and release. Take a nice big deep breath in and a big exhale. Just let yourself settle onto the mat. Let yourself be supported here. Do a little body scan and notice if anything is holding on. Try to adjust it so you can release it and let it go. Take a nice big deep breath and wiggle the fingers and toes. Stretch your arms long overhead. And roll yourself over to your right side. Cradle your arm, your head in your arm, and draw the knees up and take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, slowly come up to a seated position with your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart center and gently bow your chin, honoring yourself for taking the time to take care of yourself today by coming to your mat. And also remembering to honor your unique gifts and know that there are people out there who need them in the world. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely day.